Alright, I'm outside at my house right now. I'm fixing to film with these night vision binoculars a little bit more and get some comparisons. So up here in the sky, I don't think you can see it with the camcorder. Alright, so I'm fixing to, that's the Orion star system up there and the Orion's belt. So I'm going to start with that because I was filming the Orion's belt with that camera when we were out there with Chris and Beate, and I want to compare it now here, get some comparisons, and I'm going to use the Flight Radar 24 and see when a plane's coming over, and I want to film the plane with that too, so I can use that for some comparisons too. Because I caught something here that I'm not sure if it's a UFO or what it is. I don't think it's a plane. It's not flashing. It's staying a steady light and circular pattern. So I'm going to do some comparisons here. Alright, so watch close here. I slowed this down so you can see it. It's hard to see if you don't slow it down. And also turn the volume off here when I slow this down. So this starts down at the base of the trees out across this field here, so it's definitely not a plane. So if you watch as it goes up, it's definitely not a plane. And then once it's on up above the tree line there, I don't think it's a plane then either. But I'm doing tests here to make sure with the camera, trying to make sure it's not an airplane, doing comparisons. So after I do my comparisons here too, then I'll actually make my video number 3 from that night. Yeah, all over the place, yeah. Yeah, I should see a red. That's video. It said video is in process of recording.
Am I looking at the wrong side? Oh, I remember I can't see through the...
I'm assuming that it's filming.
I can't believe I haven't seen any of those things yet.
Which direction is the...
Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
It's dark.
Give me a second.
Was you able ever to find that Remember that little video I filmed at McNeil that night with us that had the flying saucer there?
Oh, I never could find it.
I couldn't either.
Uh-huh.
And it just happened. All I did was point it up in the air.
Yeah.
I seen something flashing, like, and I took the video, and there it was. And I'll be damned, the thing
Okay,
looked
you're
like a
looking in the
flying
direction
saucer,
of the-
didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how it just disappeared.
Yeah.
This is later. Now I can see it.
Well, it doesn't matter where this is
Yeah,
pointing.
that was
What
ours.
matters is where your camera
Is
points.
that a plane over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
I
plan.
have the other. Okay, let me have the camera.
I was looking because it's really bright.
Yeah, it is.
I've seen them like that before. Looks like when. Okay, I got the screen recording on, and I went into it and made sure the microphone was working, was turned on. All right, so what I want to do is go to the Skyview app. Okay, and there's Orion. I'm fixing to film the Orion's belt. Orion's belt right there with the Night Vision Binoculars to get a comparison to what I filmed before. All right. So let me go out of that. Okay, I got the screen recording on. I'm gonna go to the Flight Radar 24. All right, so I got a couple planes coming that I want to record. Okay, I see it. All right, so I'm going to turn this. All right, so I got a couple planes coming that I want to record. Okay, I see it. All right, so I'm going to turn this. Okay, there's the plane. Alright, so the plane moves, at least this one moves pretty fast through the screen. There it is again. And that's the one I'm seeing on the Flight Radar 24. So like I said, I want to do a comparison. So I'm having to move the camera to keep up with it. Alright, so there's a planet. There's one of the planets there. I'm going to record that for a couple minutes. Alright, so I'm going to stop my recording here on the Flight Radar 24. I don't have any other planes coming by right yet. I want to try to get from a different angle too. Alright, so I'm gonna keep it watching the sky too. Okay, so that's Jupiter right there that I'm filming right now. That's Jupiter. I just looked at the Skyview Light app to make sure.
That's a good sign because owls tell you there's something going on. When you hear owls, I've always been. Oh, did you see that meteor? No, it's a bug. I've always been a firm believer that when the owls start hooting and tooting,
Yeah.
they just tell the whole world what they're seeing.
Yeah.
And when they stair step into your position, when they stair step in and that, like you hear them like tooting and then seeing next time that they're tooting closer and then closer, that's like something's coming in on you.
Okay, so I'm gonna film. I'm gonna film the Orion's Belt again out here in my yard. So let me make sure I'm on it. Okay, that's a star over the house there. Okay, so I got this lined up because I want to see if this turns out the same as what I caught out there. Okay, so I'm going to the Skyview app. Okay, so there's Orion. There's Orion's Belt. So it looks like The brightest star is probably that one, Rigel. It's like Rigel. So I want to see if that's what I'm filming there on the far right. Okay, so I can see these. I can see these two. I don't think I can pronounce that. And then that one's got a number on it, 1976. So I see those two, and I see the Orion's belt. All right, so I think the other one on the corner there is Rigel. That's what I'm wondering if that's what I'm seeing in the camera. Okay, I want to go to the flight radar. All right, so I have a plane coming by. Okay, I hear it. There it goes. All right, so there goes a plane. I'm just having to tilt the camera a little. All right, so that's a plane. It's going away from us, and I can hear it. All right, so that's the only one on the flight radar right now. All right, that's it for the flight radar right now. Okay, I see another one starting to come into view. On the flight radar. I'll keep a watch for it here. See if it's where I can film it. So it is looking like that might be what I caught. And I couldn't tell for sure what it was. So I don't think that's the same thing I saw flying up from the trees. Okay, I see the plane now. Alright, so I have to tilt the camera again. I gotta find it again. Let me get my eyes on it again. I can hear it. I could hear it, but I don't see it no more. I lost sight of it when I started moving the camera. Alright, I don't see any more planes for a little bit. Okay, so I turned off the flight radar. Alright, so when I look at this on the laptop, I think I'm going to be seeing the same thing on the far right here, which it said it was Rigel.
That's pretty good. Too bad there ain't a little place to pull over. Let me get the tones out, okay?
Yeah.
Take the tones out.
Let me get the tones out because we've been adjusting the equipment, but
Okay.
let me get the tones going. Hold on, I got 2 illuminators in my pockets.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright.
That's fine. I'm holding the camera steady. Seems like when I'm on the camera, stuff works.
Alright, there's something moving right there. Keep your eyes on it. And the one behind it is blinking.
Where's
And
it
I
at?
think- And I think the one in front of it that looks amber, I think it's kind of blinking too. But there's something in the tree line too. You see it?
Okay.
There's something in the tree line.
Yeah, I see that
Here.
too.
Yeah. And it could be a plane because it seems like it's moving and it's very bright. There it is.
Yeah, it could be a plane.
Yeah. And it's got a crest. There it is. It's finally crested. Yeah, definitely a plane. But over here is where the eyeballs occur. Now looked like something broke loose from it.
Well, you know what? I was filming and I didn't look through the eye, the viewfinder.
Yeah.
And maybe I filmed it.
No, it looked like something broke loose from it as he was coming over. Like, I don't know. Any sounds from the woods? Okay, me too. Any sounds from the woods? Yeah, we had owls that was occurring just across the field, and for everybody that was here with us last week, this is the Portal Tree field area. This area has a lot of significance in it, and